Hi guys, it's another day here in southwestern Pennsylvania. About 2:15. It's 83 degrees out, so it's a hot one. Lots of clouds though. I think it's gonna rain. I don't know. Um, but today, what am I gonna talk about today? Oh yeah, excuses. I've been hearing those a lot lately. I always get asked, where do you find the time? How are you able to just keep up with it? And honestly, I don't always. There's some days where I just don't. Like yesterday, I got off work early. I went home. I only had 3 hours of sleep the night before because I had to do a quick turnaround, closed, and went back and opened. And I fell asleep when I got home. Honestly, I fell asleep. I was really tired, and I napped for about 2 hours. Woke up, made dinner. Yeah, so I don't always find the time, but that's not an excuse because you should find the time. There's always time, even 10 minutes. That's what I did last night. After dinner, after relaxing, I took 15 minutes. I got on our little stationary bike and rode it for 15 minutes. Only burned 100 calories, but you know what? That's 100 more that I hadn't burned during the day. So there's always time, whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or an hour. You always have the time. It's just a matter of what can you give up? Is it that hour when you're sitting on the couch watching TV where you could be riding a stationary bike or doing sit-ups or doing squats or doing crunches? Because you don't need exercise equipment in order to exercise. That's a misconception a lot of people have, and one that I had for a while. I figured I had to have a treadmill, I had to have this, I had to have that. No, you have a pair of running shoes, you have a pair of sneakers. Okay, there's some pavement outside, there's a trail somewhere. Go run. Take 20 minutes and just go for a walk. You don't even have to run, you can walk. That's where I started. I started walking. I mean, granted, it was on the treadmill because I don't like being outside because it's too hot, but that's another thing is if you have $10 a month to spare, there are so many gyms that have $9.99 fees for a month with $0 enrollments because they're trying to get people in. My gym does that. Throughout the year, they'll have a $0 enrollment, and the basic package for it is $9.99. I mean, granted, you don't get all the perks, but you have access to the gym. You have access to weights, to the treadmills, to all the cardio stuff. So it's not expensive to get into a gym anymore. Now, granted, there are some I would love to go to, like LA Fitness, that is a bit more pricey, not on my price range right now. So we stick to Crunch because they're a good gym. They're very reasonably priced. If I didn't have that $10 to spare a month, because a lot of people don't, go for a run around your neighborhood. I live really close to a state park. I go hiking. It burns a lot of calories, it works a lot of muscles, and it fucking hurts. But it does the job. You don't need a gym. You don't need the flashy stuff. Throw on a pair of shorts and a t-shirt, your shoes, and you're good to go. I like headbands though, just because I sweat a lot. I sweat. I'm nasty. Another thing is the food. It's so cheap and easy just to go through McDonald's drive-thru. Stop it. I did that yesterday for lunch because I was being lazy. I didn't feel like cooking, so lunch was McDonald's. And trust me, I regretted it later. So stop with the fast food. Just don't do it. It's not good for you. It's not. Make homemade food at home. Like, for dinner, I just threw a roast in the crock pot in the morning, and all I had to do was make some vegetables on the side. I made macaroni and cheese for the kids, so I didn't eat that. It's not hard to have home-cooked meals. Get a nice $20 crock pot from Walmart, and boom, throw your meat in the morning. You're good to go. Even chicken. I'm a big fan of chicken. Chicken's really good for you. It's a really good source of protein. And it's not that high in fat. Chicken's good. So yeah, there's a lot of things you can do. Small things that just help. Like that dude who literally ran to the gym. I should probably start doing that. But there's a lot of things you can do that won't break the budget. That's not going to take a lot of money out of your pocket and away from things that you want to do. You just have to research them. Perhaps I'll get a list together and put it on the website for all you guys. Make it a little bit easier for you. Some good crockpot recipes. Trust me, if you don't have a crockpot, get one. It's a lifesaver, especially if you're working all day. You can have a nice hot meal as soon as you get home. All you have to do is throw some veggies in, and it's good to go. I love my crockpot. I swear by my crockpot. I should have done my sloppy joes in the crock pot today. Why didn't I think about that? I'll have to try it next time, let you guys know how it was. But roast in the crock pot with some of the Campbell's Tavern sauce, it's really good. Especially over top of some mashed potatoes, which are good for you. Now that I think about it. But you know, I digress. Every now and then you have to have a little something that's bad for you. I love my potatoes, they're so good. But yeah, so main points. You always have time. You always have time. Unless you're working like 16-hour shifts, then okay. You probably don't have time because you need to sleep. But you always have time. You always have time to throw on those shoes and go for a walk outside, even if it's only for 10 minutes around the block. That's better than nothing. I always hear this saying where even if you're starting out walking and you only walk around the block, you're at least lapping the people on the couch. So think of it that way. You're doing more than that person who's just sitting on the couch watching TV and eating chips and eating ice cream like I used to do. You're already doing better than them. And it will slowly build up over time. Your progress will get better. That's what I did. I couldn't do shit when I first started. I was there for maybe half hour, 45 minutes, and I was exhausted. Now it's an hour, 2 hours, depending how much time I have, and it's a lot better. A lot better. I'm in a 70-pound weight loss so far, so if I can do it, you can do it. Peace out, guys. If you enjoy the video, like it, subscribe. If not, like it, subscribe. I'll get better eventually. Bye.